Welcome back on yet another First Alert weather day between the brutal heat and now severe storms. A busy stretch that you all are dealing with as our weather team. First Alert meteorologist Cutter Martin joining me, Cutter, with what we're experiencing today and moving forward.
We're going to gradually ease out of it, both the heat and the storms, but it's going to take some time, Brian. And boy, storms really popping up on the west side now. Getting into Howard County, we have a severe thunderstorm warning and a flash flood warning in effect on this First Alert weather day. We wanted to give you that heads up that changes are happening outside very quickly. And while so much of the day was hot and humid and hazy and sunny, clouds now shadowing out downtown Baltimore, looking out from the First Alert Weather Observatory. And this isn't just a Baltimore thing, not even just a D.C. issue. This is why if you have any friends, loved ones, family, maybe flying back in on the Independence Day holiday, now that we're at the end of the weekend, we're talking about every major hub from Charlotte all the way up to Boston, potentially dealing with showers, thunderstorms, heavy rain, and the risk of severe weather. In fact, watching our friends in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, all the way up to Connecticut, New York State, New York City, significant flooding is possible in that area, but we too are not immune from some of the issues with this particular weather pattern. Seeing storms really start to fire up on the west and southwest sides of town. This is an update, top of the newscast. They've expanded the flood watch to include all of the Baltimore Metro, all of the D.C. Metro, roughly I-95 corridor. This is the area that not only is most susceptible to flooding because of all the pavement, it can't really run off safely anywhere, but also it looks like this is where some of the heaviest rain is going to fall this evening. And so far that's been the case. We're watching two clusters of storms, one over Howard County, Montgomery County, another Caroline County, getting back into Queen Anne's County. The strongest of the bunch, though, kind of two storms, one zipping up towards Eldersburg and one West Howard and northern Montgomery County, warned for severe winds up to 60 miles an hour and hail maybe up to about the size of pennies until the top of the 7 o'clock hour. I think they'll reissue that. The storm in Howard County also has a flash flood warning associated with it. Generally Clarksville onto the west, 270 heading up towards that 70 junction and the Frederick and Carroll County lines. The storm in Eldersburg is zipping quickly, not moving slowly like the one to the south, but moving towards Eldersburg, getting into Deer Park here by 6:54, just a couple minutes away. Buckingham View by 7 o'clock, and Hempstead much farther to the north by about a quarter past the top of the 7 o'clock hour. And we're going to see these storms continue to bubble up and expand into the metro. I think wettest and stormiest, loudest, we'll say, after sunset, 9-10 o'clock this evening across the immediate metro. But still some showers and storms could linger well into the overnight hours and out the door tomorrow morning. We're going to wake up to warm temperatures in the low to mid 70s. It'll be muggy outside, and I think we could still have some wet roads, really wet spots, and maybe some high water spots to deal with tomorrow morning, even though the rain will have stopped by the time the morning commute begins. So if you're an early commuter in particular, 6, 7, 8 a.m., even more so before 6 a.m. because of the heavy rain we have this evening and tonight, there could still be some trees down, some high water spots out the door tomorrow morning, and it is a Monday after all. We had some of these issues this morning, but it was a Sunday after Independence Day. You just didn't hear about it as much, but more of a commute impact possible tomorrow. Another reason why it's a First Alert weather day. Overall weather, though, out the door in the morning, pretty quiet, upper 70s and lower 80s, and then we heat up by noon. Not too much going on our futurecast here, but as we get into the afternoon, 2-3 p.m., showers and thunderstorms will start popping up, and much like today, late afternoon, evening, it is going to be stormy. Same areas favored, roughly I-95, though a few severe thunderstorms also possible on the eastern shore. Everyone at risk for heavy rain and from street flooding. Temperatures still cooler tomorrow across the state. In your Maryland cast, we're in the 80s, more specifically Baltimore City, 87, 83 in Annapolis, 85 Westminster, 87 Easton, 82 in Bel Air. So we're going to take the edge off the heat, but that storm chance stays with us. That's why we have the First Alert weather day. Lingering issues from overnight storms during the morning commute, and a new round Monday afternoon and evening with the O's back in town. Little bit of a break as we get into our Tuesday and our Wednesday. We'll be right back.